Hey, it's been Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching episode 3 of The Wicked Game. I apologize if I'm a little bit more quiet this episode. It is very late. I going down the list of stuff that I was gonna watch today, and we're getting to the end. And also, if you're watching and we're waiting for my ABO Desire reaction, I'll get it done within 1 or 2 days. I'm not sure about my tomorrow's schedule. I think I have something planned. So, yeah. But yeah, and actually I haven't really talked about this, which I think I can take some time talking about this if you're watching, because this is also going to be posted on my Patreon. But yeah, so since I started my YouTube channel, I've always had this thing on my, not description, but like the profile of my page saying that like I'm an ex blank blank student, and I'll be, so it was started with like I'm a college student, or like a first year, second year, whatever college student doing this. My school's number my priority, and my stuff is never my priority, and then YouTube comes second. Though I love everybody who watches and support my channel, but I do have school and work that takes more, have a higher priority on kind of stuff, and I see this place as a kind of safe place for me to enjoy watching shows and stuff like that. So it's always that, and recently, like since last year, I've changed it to, hi, I'm a graduate student working, which I'm very proud of being a graduate student, and I am currently on my second year, aka my last year of graduate school, which requires a lot of other works because it's not just studying and going to school anymore. It's, we have our internships and doing internships and all that kind of stuff, which that takes a long time because I am not only responsible for myself anymore. If you don't know, I am a therapist now, so I'm responsible for so many other people. So I take a lot of detailed time into doing my research and doing all my stuff in working as a therapist. So you realize the past few weeks that my scheduling has always been like, I would say I'll be doing something, but then like other stuff come up and things happen, and those needs to be done first. So it's stressful for me, and I've been trying to find a nice balance between work life, school life, personal life as well too. And I've been talking to kind of some people that I talk to weekly about just kind of like my struggles with finding balance, because I in many way am imperfectionist, and I have extreme like imposter syndrome, especially last month. It's getting better, but still really up there where like I don't feel like I belong in, and I should be doing what I'm doing. It's crazy, and it's something that I'm always go through, and I know that, but I've been going through all of that stuff. So yeah, I've been just kind of like more laid back about my schedule. I am a very big schedule writer. Like I love writing to-do lists. When I've talked about this and be very organized in it, but the past month I have not completed one to-do list completely at all. Like for example, like Kill to Love reaction, people keep asking, I'm like, I want to watch it. I can't get myself to watch it because I got spoiled with the ending, but at the same time it's like I don't even have the time to sit down for 2 hours to finish the series. And it's mainly because I don't want to acknowledge that the ending is there, but there's also that, but also like other stuff. And yeah, and I like to be very open about mental health and talk about mental health in a lot of my reactions as well too. So this is why I'm talking about this now. And I am a very big advocate for mental health. I'm a therapist. So yeah. So I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's just that it's something that I feel more comfortable now getting out of my chest, I guess. And it feels, this is why, reason why I created my Discord as well too, because I'm able to chat with all of you guys, when I can, and not feel like I'm very isolated in that. I also have a really amazing group of friends who I talk to all the time about BL, so like it's a great escape for all my work stuff as well too. So yeah, but I'm just here to say that like, life always happens, and it's always okay to ask and communicate with people and all that kind of stuff. And like, a lot of times we think we're alone, but we're not alone, and we're always doing stuff. And like, even if you watch my Kim Jira reaction, which I'm kind of reflecting on what I said in my Kim Jira reaction, where I realized, oh, I didn't mention things into the extent I kind of wanted to mention, because it's so related to what I do, and to the point where I'm like, if I talk about that, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole, and it's not going to be very fun for all of us to talk about. So yeah, I honestly don't know when I'm going to finish editing this video. I probably will edit it tomorrow or whatever, because it's late and I have other videos to edit. But yeah, back to the point of what my little ramble is that I like talking about stuff because it's a way of getting it off my chest, and I feel better when I ramble and talk about my struggles and what I'm going through. But yeah, back to the Wicked Games is what you guys are here for. We're be watching episode 3 of the Wicked Game. I am very, very excited. I had a really great episode 1 and 2 reaction last week. My experience was really exciting. I really loved kind of the nostalgic feeling, and I am excited to see how things. I think we left off with us finding out that Than and Pheem are possibly I think they knew. I think the kid was Than based on my assumptions. So like they've known each other since they were children. So I'm gonna see how if they obviously I don't think Pheem or Than remembers that much, but we'll see how things are gonna go. So without further ado, let's watch episode 3 of The Wicked Game. You got Bentley couch cushions. Damn. Oh, is it the scene? I saw the scene earlier today and I sent it to someone, and I was like, a kiss could make it all better. Because I generally ship these two. Like, there is something going on with the bodyguard. I genuinely think he has feelings. The way he looks at him, and like he always like very caring. It doesn't feel like a professional relationship. Ooh.
เหนื่อยเปล่าพะนี่ผมจะเล่าเรื่องอะไรให้คุณฟังผมเคยช่วยเด็กไว้คนนึงตอนอนุบาลนู่นน่ะตอนนั้นน่ะมันโดนพวกไอ้ใจแอนรักขาประจำที่เนี่ยนะลุมกระตืบปาก
Stop it.
ผมชื่อพีมไม่ใช่ทีมท่านนะครับปกป้องความสุขประชาชนคุณยังมีนันนิดนี่มีผม ขอบคุณนะท่าน
He's gonna kiss him. He's gonna fucking kiss him. I knew that it's gonna be a conflict between like justice and his love, but I didn't expect him to actually commit a crime and that he has to choose like, not arrest him or arrest him. Oh my god. Oh no. That's not okay. But this episode was really soap opera. Like, so dramatic. So much physical aggression. But, yeah. Like I said in episode 2's reaction, like, it's not that easy to take them down, okay? You think we're getting close? No way, it's not that easy. It's gonna be so many different layers and so many different things. And at the beginning of this episode, I was really thinking that this episode might not focus on kind of the main plot of like getting revenge, but more on developing their relationship. And in the middle part, I was starting to think, oh no, it's maybe not that. But like near the end, I'm like, okay, we did round out with them like heading towards that direction, because the first, obviously, the beginning part talking about like their childhood and like Than protecting Pheem when he was a child and everything. I really thought it was gonna be a switch in Pheem's kind of like mindset when we kind of saw that like, yes, he's not gonna like stop getting revenge and getting what he wants to do and like being that villain, but at the same time we can see like deep down he has that soft spot, and we found out that he's his first love, so like there's definitely gonna be something there. And I thought we're gonna explore more of that first love and more moments of them, like Pheem showing that he has a crush or he's falling in love and getting really connected with Than this episode. But we obviously saw a lot of the dad conflict with Jet and everything, and Lisa being a very interesting character, like, playing both sides in many ways. I really love the scene where she was just like you know, she is provoking. Like, she was there, like, you know, just sitting there, like, not, like, she isn't really involved, but, like, the words that she, like, says is, like, super smart. And so, like, she was kind of defending him a little bit, so it's showing that she's not picking sides. And then her second line, I forgot what it was, but she was, like, provoking him a little bit, too. And like, you know, I just think, like, her actions are really smart. I'm not sure she's gonna make it out in the sense of, like, getting to be the most powerful one, because I think she's gonna, it just doesn't seem like it. She's playing too much game. Like, she's putting too much into her game that it's gonna hurt her either way, I guess. And the preview kind of makes it seem like, okay, like, there's definitely gonna be something going on here that is not gonna make her win at the end. But like, I do have a feeling she might be kind of the final, like, straw to a Pheem winning in whatever it is at the very end. Like, she's gonna find the final, like, evidence piece that's gonna take down Chet down, and even in many ways incriminate herself. I would say, like, let's say, because I have suspicions that what Pheem did might not be fully him, but maybe he was framed, kind of deal, or like whatever Pheem is gonna do in the future that is more incriminating, she might take the blame for. I don't know. I feel like she's that kind of person where, yes, she wants that power, but then she's gonna learn that, like, the father, all the stuff that's done is not the right thing to do, and her redemption is her taking the blame and going to jail for Pheem, kind of deal here. Kind of, I don't know. It's her vibe is giving that. And then for Jet, I feel like he's gonna be in jail at the end. But what else would I say? But yeah, I just would love that scene with her in there. She's playing the middle line. Yeah, I feel it's crazy. The dad, so aggressive. Like, he just only cares about himself and how he, like, money. He's money hungry, as well as he really just only cares about his business and his appearance. Other than that, doesn't really give two shits about any of his kids. Even like Jet, Lisa, both are in the similar sense of, like, they want approval and attention from the father. Lisa in the way of, because she's a female and she's never gotten that, so she wants to prove herself. But Jet is, I think, like, we've seen that even in, like, I think episode 1 or 2 where his mom was, like, brainwashed, like, this belongs to you, this is you, you're the only, like, heir to the thing. So he's been brainwashed into believing that it's true, and he's taken so much pressure, I think, from his mom and then from the dad as well too, of not giving him the love and care that he's turned out the way he is. You know, he's using drugs to kind of relieve that stress, as well as using the very harsh extent of punishment and, like, revenge and whatever it is, and actions to maintain that position. Like, he's willing to do whatever it takes, to dirty tricks and stuff like that. Like, or he in many ways has become so paranoid about it that he will do anything to get that. And at the first, I was like, maybe whatever his name is, the bodyguard, is gonna be kind of a way of pulling that humanity back in him. But I think he is equally as crazy with the whole gun thing and doing whatever they like. He is so, like, I think so in love and so dedicated to Jet that, like, he will do whatever it takes, even if it's wrong, even if it's gonna put him in jail. He's gonna do whatever it takes, because he has been so committed to him. And then we have Pheem. This episode, we saw more of the more human side of him, like, you know, suffering from that loss. I guess we've seen a lot of the human side in him throughout the series so far, but at the end, like, he's still, like, the way he cries and, like, just seeing the bond and connection, like I said at the beginning, like, Than is his safe place. Like, he's able to kind of just, like, be himself and like, cry and be comfortable and goof around without being, like, you know, the person he is in front of the family, as well as Nita and everything. So there's a different connection here, and being the first love is, I bet there's a connection there that he doesn't really fully register either yet. So yeah, but that is from my reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social media link down below. See you next time.